Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, man. First of all, man, let me speak on this negotiations, early stages of negotiations with Triple G and Daniel Jacobs. I'll believe it when I see it because remember, he was negotiating with Eubanks Jr. That fight fell apart, and of course, Triple G's pathetic fans tried to blame it on Eubanks when in fact it was Triple G. Now, here's the thing. Billy Joe Saunders is not available right now. And as far as Daniel Jacobs go, Triple G is at a point to where he may have no choice but to fight Daniel Jacobs to get to Canelo. Now, I know Triple G fans are beating their chest and thinking that, if this fight with Daniel Jacobs is, to happen, that Triple G gonna walk in there and he gonna blow on Daniel Jacobs and he gonna go down. Like I said, you're sadly mistaken. Daniel Jacobs can easily knock out Triple G as well as Triple G stopping Daniel Jacobs. Cause see, for the first time, like I said, Triple G gonna have somebody that can hit hard like him or just as hard as him. And see, it ain't gonna be so much of Daniel Jacobs how he reacts to getting hit by Triple G. We want to see how Triple G reacts to getting hit by Daniel Jacobs. We gonna see if his chin really that good. Should this fight happen? And I know Triple G fans are, like I said, beating their chest and popping their collar. But keep in mind, Triple G could have made this fight a while ago. But see, now he's running out of bums to fight and then based off the fact he needs to rebound from his terrible performance against Kell Brook, a welterweight. So don't think that this is a fight that Triple G wanted because you couldn't even get the dude to say Daniel Jacobs' name a while ago. And that's fact. Now, we can go back and forth on who was ducking who and, in the situation. But at the end of the day, it's looking like Triple G may not have no choice but to take this fight. Because here's the thing. You're going to need a guy like Daniel Jacobs on your resume to help you with negotiations with Canelo, which I'll get to that in the next video. You need Daniel Jacobs. This is fact. Triple G needs Daniel Jacobs. He needs one solid name to try to semi-justify him wanting the type of money that he wants. This dude wants to make probably $20 million off Canelo, and he has a very sketchy resume. Now, like I said, beating Daniel Jacobs will help him, but still in negotiations, Canelo has the far superior resume. This is fact. You guys cannot talk around that. I mean, as far as Daniel Jacobs go, I think a lot of people are selling Daniel Jacobs short. And that could be the demise of the Triple G fans. I know Daniel Jacobs was stopped earlier in his career. Not making no excuses. He had some personal problems that was going on. But Daniel Jacobs seems to want this fight. And he showed me that he can box, and he showed me that he can be patient. He can take what the opponent gives him. Because see, what y'all don't understand, if he fights Triple G, it won't be no lateral movement like with Moore. But as you can see, Daniel Jacobs was able to get Moore out of there. He stopped him. He knocked him out. He dominated him. So for you Triple G fans thinking that this gonna be an easy fight for Triple G, you sadly mistaken. I keep telling you this fight is gonna basically come down to who lands something first. And you really gonna see Triple G's chin tested in this fight because he's gonna get hit. And we know Triple G can be hit. People are talking about Danny Jacobs' flaws, but Triple G showed a lot of his flaws. You can land an uppercut all night. You could push Triple G going back. You could hit him going back. You know, this fight is going to come down, like I say, the wheel. And I don't think Triple G is going to be able to bully Daniel Jacobs. I think Daniel Jacobs is probably a little bit stronger than Triple G. So like I said, we'll see what happens. I'm out.